Hello and welcome to part 4. So in this part you need to be at the back of the ship. It's just a part for doing some adjustments really. There's this that you can see here, we just need to add to that. And then there's a bulkhead that we need to adjust. And that is pretty much going to be it for this part, that's why it's so short. But because this part is so short, as a one-off, I will upload part 5 in a week's time. I'm still keeping it to uploading one every 2 weeks, but because this one's so short and you've not got a lot to do, I'll upload another one next week just as a one-off. So you haven't got as long to wait, but yes, relatively easy part to be honest. Shouldn't be anything that you're going to struggle with. So yes, we'll crack on with it. So you're at the back of the ship, remember. So you've got these 3 that were put in before, and we're just going to add to that. So from the corners, 5, and then 4 across, and then just line all your corners up, just like that. As long as all your corners line up, you're doing it right. Okay. Last bit there. And then just one more bit to do underneath. So you want 3 walls. I think it's under diorite. There we go. So 3. And then under that you want 2, 3, 4, 5. You want 5 quartz going across. Okay, so the shape changes a little bit, so you've got 2 there, then 1 up there, and then that's just 2 to connect to there. So you want 3 there, and then 1 there, and then 2 pieces of wall, and then 2 there. Now that one's a bit of a weird shape, I know. Obviously your deck's underneath it. So you just fill that in the middle. And it looks like that's that for now. Fill this wall in. Oh yeah, don't forget to do your deck outline around. Even though you are actually quite close to the deck anyway, so you might not need to do an outline, it's just so you know that you've got it all right. Okay. And then obviously you can fill the walls in as well. There we go. Now that is a bit of an odd shape at the bottom for now. There we go. Right. So that's that bit for now. So we'll leave that there for now. So you're in what I'll call the first section here at the back. So this is the first section. And then that's the second. Then the third. You need to be in the 4th section here, so where this shape is, this is the adjustment that we're going to be making. So if you go to the other side of the bulkhead and face the back of the ship, just like that. Basically what we're going to do, we're going to make most of this bulkhead flat, not all of it. So I'll just run it across at the top there. So you've made it flat towards the top. And then count down by 19. So you've counted down by 19 in a straight line. Okay. So from the 8th block from the bottom, you're just going to do a straight line across, and that has made that bulkhead flat from that part. Okay, and then you just fill in the gap. There we go. Okay, so it's mostly flat, but it's still got a bit of a different shape at the bottom. Obviously now you can run your decks straight across now. Just fill that bit in, just make it look a bit tidier. There you go. And obviously we're just going to do the same on this side. So I think it was counting down by 19. Yeah, 19. And then just run the line across there. And then all you're going to do is fill that bulkhead in. Just like that. Lovely. Right. So it's a relatively easy adjustment. So just run your decks across there, fill the wall in. And that's what you should have now. So that's the shape altered on this side. Obviously the walls and stuff, they're going to get covered in part 5 and 6. For the tank top, we're not going to deal with the walls today. You know, the white walling and stuff. Obviously we're going to adjust the shape on the other side now. But that's that side dealt with. Basically on this side, you're removing most of this. So from the bottom it needs to keep its shape here, so we'll count up. So you keep the shape there up to the 8th block. Everything above the 8th block is getting removed. And it's just going to be flat on this side as well. If I'm not explaining it very well, then just wait and see until I've actually finished, and you'll see it's a very easy adjustment. Don't worry, I don't take it all out by hand. I do eventually use World Edit. But basically everything above the 8th block from the bottom is just being removed. Use World Edit to speed it up a little bit. There we go. Took most of it out. So as you can see, it's just becoming a flat bulkhead. I don't know why I took those little bits out though, because I need to do the deck outline and the walls anyway. I should have just left those in, but it doesn't matter. I fill it all in anyway. So, there we go. I hope it's becoming a little bit clearer now, just in case I haven't explained it very well. Right. So it's a flat bulkhead now for the most parts. You can run your decks across. Okay, and then this top bit, you just run your deck across. And then these blocks in the middle, just replace them with wood as well. So that's the 8th block up that you've just replaced with the wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 8th block is where the wood is. And that's that side done. So we'll just do exactly the same on this side. So you've got 8 blocks and everything above the 8th block is being taken out. Okay. So obviously I'm going to try and keep the adjustments to a minimum where possible. But as I've explained in previous parts, we are still working on this ship. It's not fully done yet. There is at least one more adjustment that I do know of, and that's just the propellers coming through. There's an adjustment on the heart of those. But as far as I'm aware, right now, there are no more adjustments coming up other than that. So remember, the 8th block up there is your wood block. And then you just run your decks across. And then just fill these walls in. And that should do for today. So quite an easy short part for a change. I'm sure it's going to be a rarity with the Queen Mary. But like I said, because it's so short, I will upload part 5 next week as a one-off. I'm still going to be uploading it once every 2 weeks after that. But I'll feel bad if I give you this part and then you've got to wait 2 weeks when there's not really been a lot to do in this part. I wanted to make the adjustments, but I just wanted to cram it all into one little video so that it's just dealt with and out of the way then. But that is it. Literally it for this part. So I hope that I explained it well enough and you followed it okay. But if you didn't, let me know in the comments and I'll try and help you out best I can. Or one of the other guys can get back to you in the comments as well. But yeah, that is it for part 4. So part 5 will be in a week's time, like I said. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next part. I know I said that the wrong way around. I hope to catch you in the next part, and thank you for watching. Jesus, I think I need to go get a coffee.